After a fragile period of peace on Pandora, Jake Sully, the former Toruk Makto of the Omaticaya clan, stands at the edge of the forest, scanning the horizon with growing unease. Strange grey smoke clouds rise, unlike anything caused by human fires, signaling the rise of a new threat from the long-forgotten Ash People clan. Jake Sully investigates a nearby site and finds bizarre burn marks on the trees and plants, not from human weapons. Ash blankets the ground, confirming his worst fears. The aggressive Ash People are back. Jake returns to the camp to tell Neytiri what he saw. The couple stands together. Neytiri looks furious and ready for battle, while Jake searches for a diplomatic solution before an all-out war erupts. The tough decision is made. Jake Sully mounts his loyal Ikran and flies far from the safety of the forests and reef people, heading straight into the barren volcanic lands to uncover the source of the threat himself. Jake Sully finally reaches the borders of the Ash Zone. The landscape transforms completely. The ground is black and lifeless, rocks sharp as blades, air thick with volcanic dust, a place that welcomes no outsiders. Jake Sully ventures deeper into the territory, discovering strange structures carved from black volcanic rock. No green plants here, just absolute darkness and red reflections from cracked lava flows. Suddenly, Jake spots quick movement in the shadows. Pale grey figures blend into the surrounding smoke, their eyes glowing in the dark. These are not Omaticaya. These warriors are painted in the color of ash. Jake Sully falls into the trap. Dozens of ash warriors emerge from hiding, aiming their volcanic spears at him. Jake slowly raises his hands, trying to show he comes in peace, but their eyes burn with pure hatred. The warriors part ranks to reveal an imposing leader. Jake stares into the face of the Ash Clan chief, scarred by volcanoes and adorned with the ashes of the dead. Their exchanged gaze foreshadows a long, brutal conflict. Instead of immediate execution, the chief orders Jake taken prisoner. He is forced to march under heavy guard toward their main village, nestled in the crater of a dormant volcano, to uncover the secrets of this isolated people. Inside the volcanic village, Jake Sully witnesses a life unlike any before. Children play in scorching ash. Warriors sharpen razor-sharp obsidian. Here, fire is not the enemy. It's the very essence of survival, mirroring the harsh world of Avatar, fire and ash. Jake is led to the central throne hall, where Varang, leader of the Ash People, sits in power. The throne is carved from a single volcanic rock, radiating heat and authority. She looks at him with contempt, seeing forests as weakness. Varang approaches Jake, whispering harsh words. She explains her tribe's philosophy. Fire does not destroy, it purifies weakness. To her, Na'vi living in harmony with nature are just sheep waiting for slaughter. To break his spirit, Varang orders Jake tested. He is forced to the edge of a blazing lava pool. The heat is unbearable, but Jake refuses to scream or beg, channeling the unbreakable spirit of Toruk Makto within him. Far away in the forest, Neytiri suddenly feels sharp pain through Ewa's bond. She stops dead, eyes wide with horror and realization. She knows instantly her partner is in mortal danger and begins readying her weapons. Neytiri doesn't wait for council approval. She mounts her Ikran Seas and streaks like an arrow through the night sky, driven by raw instinct to protect her mate and family, ignoring all warnings about entering the forbidden ashlands. Neytiri drops from the sky like lightning on the Ash Village, using the darkness to her advantage. She unleashes a precise volley of arrows, creating total chaos. Jake seizes the moment, striking his guard and shattering his stone chains in desperate strength. Jake leaps behind Neytiri on the Ikran and they soar upward, fleeing the crater. But the Ash Warriors don't give up. Mounting giant bat-like flying creatures, they launch a breathtaking aerial chase over rivers of lava. A volcanic spear pierces Neytiri's Ikran wing. They lose balance and plummet in terrifying freefall toward a forest of petrified trees. Jake screams, desperately trying to steer the fall to soften the deadly impact. They survive by miracle but are stranded in a desolate area. Suddenly, total darkness falls in broad daylight. A massive wall of ash and dust swallows the horizon. The great tsunami storm approaches to devour everything in its path. As ash winds rage outside, uprooting rocks, Jake and Neytiri find narrow shelter in a small cave. The air is suffocating, covered in grey dust. Jake tries to bandage Neytiri's wounds with trembling hands in pitch blackness. Jake notices something strange on the cave walls. Primitive ancient drawings etched in rock tell the story of the Ash people before their change. The murals reveal they were once guardians of nature until volcanoes destroyed their land, shifting Jake's view of his enemy. The storm stops, but calm is short-lived. Jake spots shadows at the cave entrance. The Ash people's trackers have arrived, using small reptilian creatures to sense the body heat of hidden prey.
Stay quiet.
No escape possible. Jake and Neytiri launch a sudden ambush from the darkness. Using the cave's tight terrain, they turn defense into lightning attack, overpowering the warriors in brutal close-quarters combat. After defeating the first group, Jake and Neytiri emerge from the cave only to be surrounded again. This time, Varang herself awaits them on a giant flying beast, backed by her elite army. The hiding game is over. Varang dismounts and stands proudly before the trapped Jake and Neytiri. She offers one choice: submit to the law of survival of the fittest and abandon the peaceful Omaticaya ways, or burn with their forests. Varang dismounts and stands proudly before the trapped Jake and Neytiri. She offers one choice: submit to the law of survival of the fittest and abandon the peaceful Omaticaya ways, or burn with their forests. Suddenly, the ground shakes violently. The volcano they worship erupts in fury, as if Ewa herself intervenes. Earth cracks beneath the fighters' feet, hurling molten rocks everywhere. The battle halts forcibly before nature's wrath. Sad, amid the destruction, the rock bridge they stand on collapses. Jake and Neytiri run for their lives as Ash warriors tumble into lava. Thick smoke separates everyone, turning the battlefield into a raging hell. They reach a dead end. A wide lava river blocks safety. Exchanging one final look, they risk everything. Jake and Neytiri leap together, a leap of faith across hell, leaving the burning ashlands behind. At the edge of the green forest, far from Ash Hell, Jake and Neytiri collapse from exhaustion. They wash black soot from their bodies in a pure river. Wounds begin healing through Pandora's living energy, but psychological scars remain. Jake returns to the clan council. He stands among leaders, burn marks still visible on his body. He reveals the terrifying truth. The Ash people are coming, wanting not peace but to burn Pandora and reshape it. Answering Jake's call, tribes begin uniting. Reef warriors, Metkayina, sharpen spears alongside forest warriors, Omaticaya. Ikrans are readied for air defense. It's an alliance of necessity against incoming fire. Fight! The final night before expected clash falls. Jake stands alone, gazing at his family. He realizes this war isn't against sky people. It's a civil war that will tear Pandora apart from within. A new day's sun rises, smoke clouds looming on the horizon. Jake Sully mounts his Ikran, followed by thousands. The look in his eyes is no longer fear. It's Toruk Makto. The war has begun, ending only with one side's victory.